If I think about the ways you make me smile, I'd be sitting here and smiling for a while. Although I know I make you cry sometimes, your happiness is ever on my mind. I cannot repay for everything you've done, but my love for you burns brighter than the sun. No matter where my feet and mind may go, my heart will lead to you and you alone. Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. A paradise so wondrous to behold, a work of art, your heart is gleaming gold. They sail the waters, soar above the trees, to find the gem between the mountains and seas. Your children all we try, though we may fall. We stand united now to heed your call. Our fathers fought the fights for liberty. Forever I'll defend Guyana free. Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. Holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. Rise up for your land. Rise up, won't everybody stand? Rise up for your land. Rise up, won't everybody take a stand? Rise up for your land. Rise up, won't everybody stand? Rise up for your land. Oh, Guyana,
We have reinstated the Because We Care cash grant, and this year, every single child beginning May 12th will get $55,000 as their grant. And notice I said every single child and not every single home. And all of you, the young ones who have children, you will know that over the last 4 years, it's been the smoothest process. You come once your children's name is on the register. The only problem is we have a little bit of a line because there's always somebody coming first and somebody coming last. And at the earlier stages, there's always a line. If you come at 2 o'clock, you get to walk right up to your teacher's desk, and you all know that. And this year, we're making it even less cumbersome by expanding the number of schools. So we're not grouping schools. This will happen in your school or the school your child was registered in at the 28th of March this year.
Pleasant good night to each and everyone that are locked in here on this segment of On Target. I want to thank you so much for being here with me tonight, guys. My apologies again. I must, respectfully, I would say, I apologize for the late start. I'm not too late. I'm 7 minutes late, but I'm going to make up for that. And, we have some things to talk about tonight. We have discussions to discuss tonight. Tonight should be a very exciting night. Right. So I want to say it's a pleasant. Sorry, guys. I was distracted. I was distracted by a comment here. Yes, guys. So I want to say thank you for being here. And please share the live as you join. Thank you so much. Share the live. Just touch that share button at the bottom and invite a friend, invite a family, and let us go into discussion tonight. Even invite the trolls. Let them come over tonight because, the truth must be told, and they can't handle the truth at all. All right, so thank you so much, and I want to acknowledge those who are present here. I see Omar Sharif always online first. Good night to you, Omar, and thank you for tuning in. And Stanley Hamilton, good night to you, Stanley. Always here to support as well. Thank you so much, Stanley. Let me see who else I have here. I have Guyana, South America is on live as well. Good night to you, Guyana, South America. Thank you for tuning in. And we have Lisa Hope, Blackman Bob. Good night to you, Lisa Hope. Nitu Miraj, I haven't seen you a while, but thank you for being here. So for the persons who are here, please share the live. I want persons to understand something. Don't get discouraged. I know some people like boast up about the numbers and the numbers. I'm streaming from, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm streaming from 9 different platforms, including YouTube. Right, so the numbers would be split. The viewership would be split. But when you total it together, from the numbers that I'm looking on the screen here, I have already so far 102, 107 going up. These are the numbers that I have here. So don't be discouraged that, I'm only seeing 14% on the live. No, it's accumulation of numbers. So yes, thank you so much. I see we have Sister Ryan all the way from New York. Thank you, my brother, for tuning in. And we have Hero Bisoon. Good night. You're a true hero here. And once again, I would always say happy birthdays to those who are celebrating their birthdays today. And for the anniversaries, I want to say happy anniversary. And I see we have Virginia Khan all the way from Kamaka Mines. Good night to you, Virginia. And thank you for tuning in. I think, Virginia, you're from Old England, right? Yeah, you're from Old England. If I got that wrong, but wherever, good night to you. We have Shamo Gear. Good night to you, Shamo. Mwati Devanan. Good night to you, Mati. Right, and we have Rajendra Rajkumar. Hey, there's a bad name by the name song like fighting and thing. Good night to you, my brother Robert Ram. Good night, Simone Kishon. Good night, all the way from Letem. It's nice to have Letem in the house here. So, guys, please share the live as we go into discussion. Well, first thing first, right? I don't know if my friend Indira Jafrali is online here, but I actually whilst the pre-live was running, I came across. I was actually scrolling on my phone here. Let me see. Indira Jafrali. Yes. And I saw Indira made a post. Um, I saw Indira made a post, and the post is where Mr. Azruddin Mohammed here would have donated a phone, a cell phone to Indira's daughter. Now, I want to say this to people, and this is why I keep saying to many persons. When a lot of people ask me or say to me, buy email, and this thing, let me tell y'all something. I keep telling y'all, nobody don't tell me that because we can get around, right? And I can block you to be size, right? Email drag my family, she drag my children through the modern social media, and she had the 592 crew and they're going on and they had a ball. When it still come to my family, my children, I don't play them game. Likewise, I will do for other people as well. I don't encourage it. Now, to see, and I assume this is Ramaya, and I don't know if it's Ramaya or Azruddin, who who would have shared this post as well. And I'm hoping if people are going to reach to that level, right? If people are going to reach to that level to start sharing posts, I'm on just on. If people's going to reach to that level where they're going to start making posts of people's children, then we're going down a different road. That's a different fight we're talking about. And if Mr. Muhammad is going to reach to that level to post people up because he will have given something to them, I want you to know, and I want persons to know, this is just the beginning of it, because everybody that reach out to him, right, he's going to post them up, right? Once you do not agree with him, he will post them up, right? So let us be prepared. I keep telling y'all, I see this 2025 elections, or this upcoming regional and general elections, it's going to be one of the most dirty one on this social platform, right? The PNC they are prepared to go down in the mud. You understand? And if it have to destroy one's character, if it have to do with character assassination in general, right? They're going to do that. They're going to do that, right? So we have to prepare for the fight. We have to prepare for the fight, and I mean the good fight. I don't mean physical fight, right? Because we don't believe in violence. The People Progressive Party Civic don't believe in violence, and we ain't going down the road of violence, right? We're gonna fight, and how we're gonna fight? We're gonna present the facts, the truth. We're gonna put our track records out there to let them see that we would have delivered upon our promises, our manifesto promises from 2020 to 2025. And so far, it's not election time. Parliament hasn't dissolved. The government is still working as usual. Y'all don't get intimidated by those over there. Parliament is on. You're done, pussy. Pussy trying to jump through the window. Come on, come on, window. Right? So yeah, Parliament hasn't dissolved, and the government is business as usual. Because I was told by some people in Linden today that the regional chairman, we got it up here, the incompetent regional chairman and the vice chairman is already going into American communities and tell them that the 5 years up and the government don't have any power anymore, right? So if anybody come to y'all with the nonsense, y'all chase them. Tell them y'all don't want to hear nonsense. This is what they already started in Linden. They started dirty work. They're going around and tell the people, oh, the government 5 years is up just as election, so they ain't got no power. They're not ministers anymore, and the president is not the president. Listen something. Constitutionally, the president is the president until a new president is sworn in. You understand? Constitutional, whether parliament is dissolved or not. So y'all learn that tonight. Don't let nobody try to, mislead you, misguide you, and they like put the misinformation out there. Let us debunk it, right? So far, there isn't anything of such. I want to make that clear, right? I want to debunk that. If anybody come to you, tell you about the government 5 years up and they're not in power anymore, y'all tell them, let it carry there. And y'all put anything y'all want at the end of the sentence, right? We are prepared to work. We're going to continue to work. And it's not even the end of the government term yet. And the People's Progressive Party would have delivered upon their promises 100%. I would say 100% now, right? All promises that was made, all manifesto promises would have delivered so far, and more is happening, right? So we're going to continue to put the works out there, and we're gonna debunk all the narratives out there, right? Nobody can distract me. We mean business. Right now, we mean business. We are here to serve the people, and we're gonna continue to do so in all aspects. Now, I want to get down to real business tonight, right? But there is something I must address. All right, I really don't want. I really hadn't want to bring it on my program tonight, right? I didn't want to bring this thing on my program tonight, but for some reason, like I feel that I have to just remind this woman again because she ain't stopping, right? She ain't stopping. I want y'all to listen to her, right? And I want to use this opportunity to educate her again, right? Now look at this, and y'all listen, and let me tell you something. The reason why I want to put it out there because this woman here, right, is a full PNC activist. You understand what I'm saying? It's a full PNC activist. And that is why I must bring it to the public's attention because I want the general public to know, right? Or not the general public alone, but specifically our Armenian brothers and sisters, right? I want them to see the kind of people that will be coming to your community to ask for your votes, right? So look at this video. So sorry guys, not that one, not the one.
Kevin Lamar and Confederates. I throw McCann in the car no fall. Seeing that here, pick up McCann, I'm gonna pick you up back. Now I say Amerindians left the bush and come out and come tongue and fuck. You vex. Everybody angry for y'all, right? You and your people them decided that, oh, I see her in the dark and oh, it's frightened me or whatever fuck. Fine, all that. I don't even care. A God that make me in his image. So if I am ugly, no matter what I look like, that's how my God made me. But my heart is pure. Is your heart pure? Let me ask you something. You claim to love Amerindians so much. What have you done for them? In the interior, Amerindian girls are being raped. Underage Amerindian girls are making babies. Everybody's sexing everybody underage. They're getting buggered and raped and all sorts of things happening. And these girls sometimes come out and cry. What have you and your Confederates done to help those young girls? For the rest who's outside, Amerindian ancestries who want to pick me up, what have you done for your people back there? Have you ever sit down and think, oh my God, my great-great-grandmother was Amerindian and this is happening back in the interior and I need to fight for them? No, y'all never done that. And let me tell you something. As long as I have never cleaned up on their own pen, and they can't tell me nothing. I don't care how much y'all tag me. I don't care what y'all say about me. I don't care how much video y'all put down. I don't care. I can say this proudly. In my family, my African family, our men don't fuck our women. Now, you could just come out and say the same thing to Kevin Lamar. Ha ha ha!
So I want people, and especially our Amerindian brothers and sisters, I want you to pay keen attention to that, right? And I just want you to know that these are the people that will be coming to your community to ask for your vote, right? These are the people. Even if you don't see she on the ground, she's there because she's one of them who funds the PNC from the US. You understand me? She's one of them who to send money for them, right? So I want you to know it's a clique, right? It's a clique. And the thing of it, you know what was happening, what was bothering me with these people. None of them has got a lot of talks on this platform, on Facebook as well. And they only talk up when they're out the country. I just want people like this talk when they're dead Guyana. You understand? But I wouldn't pay no mind because I would have learned from the past 10 or 15 videos that she made to respond to the one that I made, right? I've learned that this, her level, of I really can't describe it, right? but our mental capacity is far below our normal psychological level, and it's causing a temporary concussion in our brain, right? So I wouldn't pick her up, because even if I try to explain the contributions of the Amerindian people to her, right, she wouldn't understand, because she's not within that capacity, right? She's not within that capacity there, right? As Amalia, I'm hoping that you are addressing the individual that I uploaded here, right? So I will move forward from that. I don't have the time, but I really, why I wanted to put this out is because I want our Amerindian brothers and sisters to see these are the people that will be coming to your community, right? So the next thing I want to touch on here tonight, and it has to do with a young man. I call him a young man by the name of Dr. Quack. I don't know the man's name, but I know him as Dr. Quack. And a whole lot of people from Region 6 would have shared their experiences under the leadership of Dr. Quack. Right? Anybody know who's Dr. Quack? Let me play a short clip and let me show you who's Dr. Quack.
Majority people out there want to be in here just because of the lifestyle.
I will ask him briefly to address. He's not a man who will come and get the He come and get to understand what the problems are, what the things are.
All right. So Dr. Quack, based on what I was told, is the guy next to Azruddin, they're trying to get the attention of the people. I was told that is Dr. Quack. But I must say to you, I did a video today and I shared it on TikTok, and I think I put it on Facebook here as well, right? To sensitize the people more of this individual. Oh, as in the one from Barbados, I heard my brother. All right, thanks to the clarity, right? What's the guy name? What's Dr. Quack name? Okay, this is his name, right? So let me just rephrase what I would have said today, or what I want to share with you today about Dr. Quack. Now, Dr. Quack, well, then come for me and say, oh, he went up to, right? Dr. Quack worked with the AFC, he worked with the PNC, he went back to the AFC, and when the People's Progressive Party would have taken office in 2020, Dr. Quack would have returned, and he was accepted like a prodigal son to the party by Bar Jagdeo. And he wasn't only accepted back to the party, but this man was given a major responsibility, a position with major responsibility for matter of fact. This man was appointed as the regional coordinator for Region 6. And to be appointed with such position, you have to understand the responsibility that you have and you are being entrusted with by the president and the vice president and the heads of government. Right? So Dr. Quack was appointed as the regional coordinator. And mind you, also, Dr. Quack was the highest political appointee in Region 6. The highest, not one of the highest. He was appointed as the highest paid political appointee. in Region 6. And let me share some of his benefits for those who would have missed the video today. Dr. Quack, the salary was nothing less than $400,000, almost $500,000 per month. A driver, he was given a driver and a vehicle, a driver with $90,000 a month, a secretary with another $90,000 a month, a security guard with another $90,000 a month. The man also was given duty-free concessions. Also, the government would pay the man fuel bill for his personal vehicle. You have a driver, and he's being paid for his personal vehicle fuel. Not leaving out also, Dr. Quack also is a contractor who benefits. Now, I think that I must bring this out. Well, I know the opposition is prepared to utilize this and say, oh, so all this he getting from the PPP. Well, you know, nobody on the APNU side can open them out because I got some in stock for them. So if they're going to say anything about the PPP or the government paying for people and these things, we got things for them as well. Right? Exactly as him. His allowance was $70,000 a month, excluding his almost $500,000 salary. And this man was appointed with the responsibility to look into the welfares of the people in Region 6 and how he can work through the government or being a bridge between the government and the people in bringing them together in developing Region 6. But all Dr. Quack used to do is drink rum, go to funeral, and go to wake house. That's all Dr. Quack used to do for the past 4 years. And all because Dr. Quack was pulled up. All because Dr. Quack was disciplined for not performing. All because he was disciplined for poor performances. The man decided that he can resign. You understand? Thank you very much, Stanley Hamilton. For all who have the details, yeah, send it. Let me put the comments up there. Right? Somebody reach out to me today. Well, let me finish my statement before I go to those. This man here, the things that Dr. Quack will come on his... Yeah, I must see fed up here, Dr. Quack, huh? The name sounds nice. Thank you very much as well. Well, Hemwati, I didn't want to say this because I know they would want to come for the government for this. But then I have, like I said, I got a thing in the bridge for them as well. Dr. Quack was also paid. His office was at his house, and he was also paid $70,000 for that. I want y'all to sit down, right, and calculate that and see the benefits that this man was receiving, almost $1 million tax-free a month. You understand? And the things now he wants to cut the government about in Region 6 of what the government is not doing and what they're not doing and what they're not doing, those were the responsibility of Dr. Quack. You understand? By God, Choku, you're not going to set me up tonight. So don't come here with your nonsense. All this and all these rhetorics that he's spewing out there now and cussing the government about This was his responsibility. And what that tells you? That tells you that we have many wolves in sheep clothing. And the vice president would have spoken about that. Also, the president would have spoken about that at Babu John. He said there are internal forces as well in the party who are working day and night rigorously to bring down this government. But that will not happen. We will find them and weed them out one by one. Y'all don't worry. We know them. We don't know some of them. We got some of them right in Linden here too. We got some of them right in Linden here. I tell you, I'm not afraid to say there. Some of them jump over from the PNC. I tell you, I know of some of them directly with the PNC. They abuse out PPP people. Go and broke up PPP meeting. Don't bother me. I used to talk. I used to come on platforms and talk. Yes, I know that. But I've never no time had a confrontation with a PPP, with a member of the PPP. By Ganchok, you think nobody don't know who's Dr. Quack? I'm pretty much sure that everybody know here who's Dr. Quack. Sally Jones, Stanley Hamilton, yeah, please type in, let Baigan Choco know who's Dr. Quack, because I'm pretty much sure Dr. Quack is Baigan Choco. You understand? They had one of them here. She got kicked down the PVP box in Linden, going and trying to break up the people meeting. And right now, she's the biggest shark, trying to gain more contracts than even the PPP people, the real people who stood through the trials 2015 to 2020. You understand? She's one of them. And I've said it to many persons, and I want to bring it to the party's attention tonight publicly. She also is in close connections with those people like the regional chairman and Figueras and Gorins, because they are close friends up to now. I don't have to call her name, and I know she knows. I know when she watches live, she gonna know what I'm talking about. Plenty of them, they're here to undermine this government. Plenty of them. But we gonna find them and we gonna weed them out one by one. One by one. We're not gonna take anything for granted. And just like Dr. Quack, he ensured that he do everything within his power to make the government look weak in Region 6. He did everything within his power to make the government look as though it's a failure in Region 6. But the government would have performed its duties. The government would have delivered. Thank God for people like Indira Jafarali. Thank God for the regional chairman, Mr. Shamar. What's his name? Y'all give me the chairman name for Region 6. Y'all give me a name. Mr. Zamal, sorry. Mr. Zamal, the chairman of Region 6, is doing a tremendous job in Region 6. He's doing a wonderful work. And if we didn't have people like Mr. Zamal and Indira Jafarali and all those who are working, thank you so much, Stanley Hamilton, David Amagon. Give me the names, Stanley. Give me all the names of Region 6 people. I'm not afraid with them. But let's highlight them tonight. We're going to let them know that they're doing a tremendous job in that area. Thank you so much, Stanley, for the correction. Zamal is the vice chairman. Regional chairman is David Amagon. Thank you so much. These people are doing a wonderful job in Region 6. Stanley, give me all the names so we can highlight them tonight. We're going to let them know that they're doing a good work. If we didn't have people like them, like the regional chairman and the vice chairman, trust me, we'd be looking thin. Because Dr. Quack was there benefiting and ripping off this government. And when it's almost elections, Mibai decide that he's going to resign. What did that tell you? What did that say to you? That we got plenty wolf in sheep clothing. But you know what? We will continue. We will continue to work together to root them out. We're going to continue to work to expose them. Now, y'all look who Dr. Kwak line in with. Y'all see the video I put up just now? That's Dr. Kwak friend now. The man ain't got time with PNC and AFC no more. The man lining with his sanctioned man. The man lining with Azruddin Mohammed. That's the man's friend now. This man is a bloodsucker. You what I tell you? This man, that's what you call a soup drinker. I don't call people soup drinker no. Everybody's be fair enough to say. People goes where they benefit from or where they see a brighter future. People go for something good. People make decisions based on present life issues, present situations. But not because of your present situation, you're going to make stupid move like that, publicly as well. Because you always remember that your present situation is not your final destination. You're going to make a stupid mistake like that with a government like this that is delivering, a government that is now rated number 2 as the fastest growing economy in this hemisphere. Something definitely wrong with you. The world is looking at Guyana. And you know why they're looking at Guyana? Because of President Irfan Ali. Because of Dr. Bar Jagdeo. Because of Prime Minister Mark Phillips. Because of Bishop Juan Ejil. Because of Susan Rodriguez. Because of Robson Ben. And all our ministers. Dr. Frank Anthony, Charles Ramson, Vindhya Prasad, Colin Crowell. These ministers had performed their best. But in the eyes of Dr. Kwak, their best is not enough. I don't know what more you want. Who wants a red shirt? You and Austin want a red shirt. Y'all don't worry yourself. Worry yourself, red shirts there. Sonia Parag, thank you so much, Stanley. How could I forget Sonia Parag? Minister Sonia Parag is doing a tremendous job as well in her ministry. Hey, let me tell you something. I underrate Sonia Parag, right? Minister Sonia Parag. I underestimate her. Right? She's a little minister, a little small minister. But when I hear Sonia mouth in the parliament, I have to look good to ensure that it was Sonia Parag. Minister Onij Waldron, she's doing a tremendous job in the Ministry of Tourism. Minister Vikram Bharat is doing a tremendous job in his ministry. Minister Gail Tashir is doing a tremendous job. Every single minister of government, our Attorney General, well, he upset them because this is the man with the brain. This is the man with the law. This is the man that upset them. Minister Joseph Halmantel, Minister Priya. Man, look, let me tell you something. This government is a government for Guyana. This government is the government that will take Guyana forward. I am hoping personally, I'm hoping to see these same ministers return within their ministry. Because every single one of our ministers would have delivered. Every single one of them. And they're doing a tremendous job. And I can praise them for that. I choose to praise them. I know somebody say, oh, you don't praise man. I choose to praise them. Because under this government, I would have seen the good life that was promised to me by David Granger when I work with him. Imagine I working with David Granger and I'm more hungry than anybody else. Much less the average man in the street. And you can tell me I'm not going to look for go way part. I am seeing a bright future. Sally Jones, we got a patroller. We got a patroller advisor. We have any petroleum advisor. We don't deal with coconut oil. I mean, like, now we don't deal with coconut oil. Coconut oil is not something bad. I must say thanks to Diamond Water as well. Good water. I'm doing an ad, right? Our government. Sally Jones, my apologies. How could I forget the First Lady? First Lady, Aria Ali, my apologies, ma'am. But First Lady, you are doing a tremendous job as well. You have a vision. You know, the First Lady have a very creative mind. The First Lady is reminding me of my First Lady, my wife. That little underage Chevy, you know, she's very talented. She's very talented in makeup. She's very talented and creative in, you know, designs and making these education aids and so on. And she's very creative in babies as well. You know, we got it. I'm blushing. Anyway, guys, let me move on. No, Stanley, I would have already mentioned the VP. The VP is our second father of the nation. The VP is the man that single-handedly Vice President Bar Jagdeo. Vice President Bar Jagdeo single-handedly upturned the coalition. Look, I tell y'all, right? Y'all hear this thing. I think I said before, if y'all remember. At that State House, and question pelting left, right, and center to Granger. You understand? And every question they pelt with Jagdeo and Jagdeo and Jagdeo. Imagine you there in government. Imagine you are minister. You are what was it, the position? You are the Secretary of State. You are the Prime Minister. And you studying what Granger gonna do, what Jagdeo gonna do, and what Jagdeo saying. Jagdeo is in opposition. Why you are worried about Jagdeo? This man was feared in opposition, much less in government. I tell you, ministers calling me 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Look my wife there right there. 2-3 o'clock in the morning, boy. Jagdeo said this on the press conference. Jagdeo said this at the outreach. What will you do? I'm not the minister. You supposed to console me. But I gotta console you. You understand? Bar Jagdeo single-handedly defeated the APNU AFC. And he will do it again. Because this time around, he even have a stronger force. The APNU AFC promised a good life. They promised jobs to young people. But yet the entire government was like the palms. These ministers used to get up 9 and 10 o'clock and can't find their socks and their stockings to come to work. When you call one of them, you hear the rowing with somebody in the background. I left me show on the back step see if the dog gone with it or something. These were the people we had running a country. These people used to come to work 10, 11 o'clock and bust through the back door at the ministry, and by 10, 1 o'clock, they gone home sleeping. And we have a country to run. You understand? Now, how could you accumulate all those ministers in the prior government and they still can't match up one man bar Jack Bill? Put all of them together. No, I tell you. Well, this is not exaggerating. You know. I am telling you. You know what was their power over the other side? Their mouths. They had a loud voice. They made the most noise. But they were empty barrels. These people couldn't even put together a proper work plan. These people go into cabinet and don't have a proper report to present. I'm just a regional coordinator for Region 10. And I'm pretty much sure, again, not exaggerating, but I'm pretty much sure my expertise and my experience was far beyond some of them who call themselves ministers. And these were the people that were running the country. Why do you think these people couldn't make 5 years in government legally? Why do you think in the first 3 years, for the matter of fact, in the first 100 days, the citizen Guyana lost the confidence in the APNU? In their first 100 days, I walk around Linden and people were saying to me, I thought David Granger was to we. I thought Harmon was to we. But these people make my hand fall. Lindeners who give them that support in 2015. You understand? Why you think they were defeated at the local government elections in 2018? Is because of their incompetence. Nobody rigged nothing. Imagine the PPP took, it was 7 constituencies. 7 constituencies. Let me correct myself. Stanley, help me. The PPP took 7 regions in the local government elections. You understand? How you winning with 3? And these are the people now coming back with a different strategy. But the only strategy that the coalition will be going into elections with. Let me tell you something. This is the hardest election for the coalition. Here why. They don't have a work plan. They don't have a manifesto. They don't have anything to give to the people. They can't make any promise to the people because it was a short while ago you were in government and you made the same promise, but you didn't fulfill it. So what makes you believe, or how can you convince me now that when you was in government for 5 years, you couldn't do it for me? How can you convince me now that when you go back this time, you're going to make me comfortable? Tell me. You will be coming to us with dreams. You will be selling dreams. Think about it. Especially to my younger people, my younger generations, the youths that will be voting for the very first time. Compare yourself, what you had from 2020 back to 2015, and compare what you have now from 2020 to 2025 of date. Tell me. You understand? Think about it now. The PNC have nothing whatsoever to campaign on. Now, I have a very disturbing video. And I'm going to close my topic tonight with that video. The videos are it's about 10 minutes. It's a bit long, right? But I want to run it because I want people to see what was happening on the ground. So just sit back and look at this entire video if you didn't see it. And then we're going to discuss it more in details.
Yeah, me their life. Me their life and their public. You can share it now. You can share it. Their public. Want air fun. We 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 want air fun. Vote PPP. 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 Vote PPP! 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 Vote Mohammed El Fanali! Vote Mohammed El Fanali! Vote Mohammed El Fanali! Vote Mohammed El Fanali! Vote PPP! 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 Vote people general! Vote PPP! Vote people general! Vote people general! Vote PPP! Vote people general!
PPP not going back there?
Poor people general!
PPP going back there? Treat young people better.
Yeah, treat young people how happy and you they treat the young people. Yeah, treat happy and you as a set of pensioners. Happy and you as a set of pensioners. Mohammed is happy and you. Mohammed is happy and you. Mohammed is happy and you. Vote PPP. Vote PPP. Vote PPP. Up now as a baka scam. Up now as a baka scam. Up now as a baka scam. Vote Mohammed El Fanali. 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 Vote PPP. Watch out, PPP. Vote PPP. Vote PPP. Vote PPP. Vote PPP. Vote PPP. Vote PPP. Then get out, you like shit. Vote PPP. Then get out, you like shit. That's the APNU mentality. That's the
Everybody has a fair chance.
APNU is a scam. Mohammed is APNU. Mohammed is APNU. It's APNU. We want their fun. We want their fun. We want their fun. We want their fun. Vote PPP. Vote Facebook. Say you can't scratch your balls. You see the daddy get on Facebook. This bag young worries. Can't scratch your balls in peace. What is fun? You want? Vote PPP! Vote PPP! Vote PPP! Vote PPP! Vote PPP! Vote PPP! Mohammed Irfan Ali! Mohammed Irfan Ali! Mohammed Irfan Ali! Mohammed Irfan Ali! Mohammed Irfan Ali!
PPP! Vote PPP! Vote PPP!
Find up on Facebook. You can't scratch your balls and sit back out.
Everybody can talk. Nobody can tell me. Everybody can talk.
APU in disguise. APNU in disguise. APNU in disguise. Their father's the boss. Their father's the boss.
Amen, let's go. Everybody stay. Amen, let's go.
Vote Irfan Ali. Vote Irfan Ali. Vote Irfan Ali.
Hey, don't push it.
Don't push it.
Don't push it.
Get out. I get out. Get out.
I give up the You're talking like nonsense. Not the one guy I didn't talk about. Black is sport, man. You guys have no fun. None whatsoever. None. You too.
You was a smuggler. That's all. You was a snake. You was a big When you was financing the PPP, you was a smuggler. You was a stop drinker. Over 100 million. Stop drinker. Stop drinker. Come on, the monkey face, man.
All right, guys, that was a very long video there. I choose to show it now because I know some of you might not would have had the opportunity to view it, right? So I think it's best that I share it with you because instead you gotta come off from the live and then go and look at it. Let's we make one thing and look at it now, right? So I gotta ensure that I be very clear on what I'm saying here. Now, for those persons who are tuning in on TikTok, I'm on TikTok live as well. I just put on my live, right? Now, let me be straight here. I've known Azridin for a while. And most I know about him is that he always showed this kind of attitude of being kind to people, helping people, doing charity work. And me and my wife talk about it recently. I personally, I stay like this. If you don't do me anything, I wouldn't do you anything because I don't inherit enemies, right? That's one thing I don't do. I don't inherit enemies. If you and somebody got a problem, that's you and their problem. Not because you're an enemy of a person, that means I have to be an enemy of that person. And I said, look, I'm observing the individual. I'm going to watch how he's going to operate because I know personally he was doing charity work. But what gets to me is the things that he's now spewing, the things he started, well, not only now, but, a couple of weeks ago. And I keep saying this to people. And I want Azridin to understand this. And I'm pretty sure he's on the live. I'm 100% sure he's on the live and he's looking at this live right now. So I want to say this too. You, Mr. Azridin, you are just being used for prospecting. In gold mining or in mining, they call it prospecting. Y'all know what's prospecting? When they send you in an area to, they bore the soil. They bore the ground and they test it to see if it got gold. Right? So what the PNC is doing, and APNU in general is doing, they send him to communities. He's going there in disguise of the PNC and the AFC to feel out the community. And why they're doing that is because these people know that they have no moral standards, no integrity whatsoever. And the people will not support the PNC or the AFC or the coalition in general. Right? The people will not support them. It's just like David Granger. David Granger was the only man who had little integrity so that he could have been the presidential candidate. Nobody else in the PNC or the AFC was eligible to become a president or be the presidential candidate because none of them have no integrity. They lost everything. They lost the respect of the people of Guyana. So they had nobody else to put. So they go and get Granger. So Granger was the scapegoat. And what happened to Granger in the end? And it's just what I'm trying to say here to Azruddin. Once you align yourself with the PNC or the AFC, and you don't get yourself out as early as possible, you will be gone with the wind. The people are seeing time and time, Azruddin, that you are closely aligned to the PNC. Even though people might want to support you, they don't want their votes to be handed over to the PNC or the APNU or the AFC. And for those persons who feel that giving him the support, well, so far, he hasn't publicly declared his intentions to contest in a regional and general elections, and I'm not sure if he's eligible. It is not my place to say whether he's eligible or not. But if so be the case that he can contest, I want those very persons, those few persons, because the man pick up a full PNC mentality now and full PNC action. The man walking with his supporters now, so it look like he got a crowd, but the man walking with the crowd of AFC and PNC people, right? But I want those persons to understand, should you, once he's eligible to contest in an elections, should you give your vote to him, you will be a cow that is being led to the slaughterhouse. Because your votes will technically now be handed over without your consent to the PNC or the APNU in general. And Mr. Azruddin, my brother, you will be kicked out and shy under the bus with speed. Because the PNC and the AFC are hungry for power. Them man got time with who like Azruddin and how much money he got. The only thing the PNC want from you right now, Azruddin, is to go into communities, feel them out, get the votes if you can contest, and then hand it to them. And they want your money, sir, because they would have lost almost 70% of their donors locally and from the diaspora. People do not support the AFC or the PNC anymore financially. They lost a lot of financial members. They lost a lot of donors. So the only cash bag they're depending on now is you. And if you are wise, my brother, and you are eligible to contest, go by yourself, because I guarantee you could get more seats more than the AFC for sure if you are eligible to contest. Because I know that the AFC can't make one seat right now. I'm pretty much sure about that. They lost their integrity. The opportunity that the AFC had prior to joining or to collating with the PNC, they don't have it now. They lost it. And when the people of the country lost confidence in you, it's hard to regain it. It will take generations to regain that. What you think happened to the PNC right now? What they would have done to Guyanese prior to 1992 and in the 60s and in the 70s. The older folks who were there, they passed down that information and share it with us, the younger people, what they would have experienced, the brutality they would have faced under the PNC. And we are going to educate our children because we have to mold the future for them. And the only government that gives us the opportunity to mold the future for our children, give them an education, is the People's Progressive Party Civic. Thank you guys for tuning in. The only government that have this country at heart, that have your future at heart, your children's future, is the People's Progressive Party Civic. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I saw that video today, I was hurt to the core. Here's why I was hurt. It's to see this young man's face. I got a soft part to me, you know. I don't care what people do me or tell me. Y'all ask me why you put me. When I saw what he met there today, I felt it. Because you know why? I know that he's being used. I know they want to make him a puppet. They will suck his blood dry. You understand? I know that they have nothing to offer. Nothing to give. But it's more about what they will take from him. He never met with something like that in his life. You understand? And imagine it's not even elections time. That is not even the smoke you would have met with there as you did. This is not even the smoke. You never see an elections protest before. You understand? Much less when campaigns are launched. Brother, you will run for cover. And look where you choose to go, Region 6. You take the setup as, tell me, you take a setup like that. That's to show that you are not prepared for the big league as yet, my brother. That is not your league. What will you say to the people? What can you promise the people? A Lamborghini? A car? A house? The people want to hear, how can you secure their future? How can you build this country? You don't even have a team. You don't even have a team of expertise to say, all right, I got a party and I contested. You know, look at this. You know, I want those people who are following him. Right? Look at this. Who are the people, if he said that we are contesting and he's eligible, legally eligible, who are the people that would be running with him? Y'all check it. Where are they coming from? You understand? Now listen to something. Y'all don't get me wrong, because I see a clown here already. I'm not saying he cannot go. He can go any part in this country. The Constitution gives us the right for the freedom of movements within the 83,000 square miles of Guyana. But going is not the problem, but is what you are about to meet. This is election times, my brother. When campaign launch, it will get more brutal. And yeah, you, as then you think that everything okay? I want you to know the PNC and the AFC sat and they laugh at you. You know why they laugh at you? Those people are the people who will set you up. You know what they're gonna say? Watch a bunch of Indian people fighting an Indian man. Look how they look stupid. And he ain't got no sense. He can go between them Indian people. Well, they're not gonna say Indian. Y'all don't know. They're not saying Indian. They're gonna say coolie people. Right? Azruddin, let me tell you something. The PNC are downright racist. When it comes to Indian people, no bitter love. Take it from me. I'm not saying what I assume or what I hear Carol Smith say. I'm saying to you what I experienced and what I've seen right in front of my face, how Indian people was treated by senior members of the PNC. Why you think that these people like you? Why you think that these people take a senior position and give you? You will tell me you will settle for less? You putting in all your resources and your hard work as you did, and you will settle for less, my brother? Because the last I know, Harvey Norton said he going head on as presidential candidate and nobody can change that. And Nigel, you said that he got to be the presidential candidate for the coalition. So them two men got their own battle. They got their own battle for leadership. That is the problem with the coalition. Them are stable. When the PPP make a decision, said, this is our presidential candidate, that is final. They will got the internal rumbling. But at the end of the day, they agree to disagree because they look at the bigger picture, which is the interest of the people and the country by extent. The PNC battling from the time the PNC lost or the APNU lost that election. They're fighting from then to now. They fight so much among themselves that when they put up the fight to the PPP, they are weak. Azruddin, open your eyes, my brother. I am speaking to you as a brother to a brother. I know you might not like this. I know many persons might not like this. But we are typical human beings. But sometimes we need somebody to put some senses in our head. The PNC will never like you, my brother. Your skin too clear and your hair too straight. I put it raw as that. I don't care who will call it racism or racist or whatever. That is the reality. That is the reality of the PNC. You understand? It is a reason why PNC was formed. Burnham pulled away from the PPP because they know why he said, here now, we can vote black man for black man, coolie man for coolie man. And the PNC maintained the ideology of Burnham that no Indo-Guyanese or Indian will ever take the leadership or the helm of the PNC. My brother, you got to know the history. Don't be misguided. Don't be fooled by these people. You understand? I can't come here to make up anything. I have to say it as it is. Go check the history. Check the track records of the PNC. The only track records they got is racism, corruption. And violence. That is all they got. Burning buildings. Destroying people's homes. Threatening people. Collecting $18 million bonus and think it's a gift. Corruption. My brother, you need to open your eyes. You understand? For my followers on TikTok, I know I'm not looking this side much because I'm looking at my camera ahead of me here. Right? But I want us to get this message. You will be used, abused, and refused. They don't like you, and they will never like you. What you met there this afternoon, trust me, my brother. That is like if there's just a spark, much less the smoke, and you don't even want to see the fire. And not only in Region 6. Around the country, you will be meted out with confrontation of such. Get a grip of yourself, by these people setting you up. You understand? The PNC setting you up, Azruddin, and you're not seeing it. You're so focused, and that's what they want you to do. Focus on Jagbio. Oh, Jagbio telling the PN, telling the USA, and Jagbio tell them lock up Melly Mel, and Jagbio this. You think Jagbio got time for them nonsense? The man got a country to run. You understand? Our ministers have a country to run. Our president have a country to run. You feel the man got them time for them stupidness we are talking about? The PNC set you up because you know what? They're gonna let you run and run and run all over, make nice, and when they're done, they themselves gonna throw you under the bus. That's what they're gonna do to you. Open your eyes, my brother. Get a grip of yourself. Sit down quietly after this live when you're done watching, because I know you're watching. Sit down quietly in your corner and listen or reflect on what I'm saying. Your father's a wise man. The man see talking to you, he tell you relax. The man know what he telling you though. These people are instigators. When they know they can't get out of the way, they're going to go and instigate and get people, put them against you. And they're already planning it. You understand? They are already planning it. The PPP has nothing to do with Azadin sanctions. Nothing. This was in the pipeline. Take it from me. This was in the pipeline since under the PNC or under APNU. You understand? Since then, they want to come for you. You will buy ain't got time for certain thing. Right now, you will buy say you even got time for scratchy balls. I am confident, and I want to say this to every person on this live tonight. That there is not a piece of doubt in me, in any part of the back of my head, in my heart. There is not one single piece of doubt that the People's Progressive Party Civic will come out victorious in the next upcoming regional general elections. We are going with full pace and power. You know, our work is hard, is easy. Sorry, let me correct myself. President Irfan Ali got one of the most easiest campaign this elections. You know why? He can sit back and just reflect on his track records. You understand? All he has to do is put it out there. This is what my government would have done. That's all he have to do. That's all he have to do. What have the PNC or the AP and UFC done? That's the big question. Them is the one who got to work hard. And the only work they're going to be working is trying to destroy people by character assassination. They started already. The crackhead one, Chow Po. The junkie Chow Po. Y'all know Chow Po? There's another crackhead, the APNU crackhead, AFC crackhead. Come on my wife pose here, they talking about I went to some hotel to give blue. And what? As we say, Chevy, you done the life? Something with some AC room or something. They started it already. You understand? But I am prepared for them. Let me tell you something. I don't got a bit of fear for any one of them. And I want to send a strong message out. Well, Big Beer 355. Ask a question, Big Beer. I'm prepared for them. The PNC, the APNU, the AFC have nothing on me. Nothing. The only thing this job, oh, we build house. Well, I'm sorry. I keep telling them, the house that they assume they built, we don't live in that anymore. That house was torn apart. We live in a brand new house. We rebuild. So what else y'all got for cost me? Huh? What else y'all got to me? You got nothing on me. And that is why I can come here boldly to speak. Because y'all ain't got shit on me. You understand? Somebody there Chuck rape you and that. But Stanley, I'm telling you the story. I tell Chopo is an abuser. Chopo beat his dad and nearly killed shit. Understand? Chopo is a madman. He's a crackhead. You got time with Chopo, no? I hear he say he did America when he come back the court waiting on me. Me know who named Chopo. So if he bought a certificate and he can't get Chopo, he could go and file the lawsuit. But I know we all know who's Chopo. It's not good to listen something. It's not good to cuss a man about his habits, you know, or because of his downfall. You know, on a serious note. But then again, here's something. You can't go false and then come in for tell people about their faults. You can't get a pebble in your eye and come and dig a rock out of the eye. And that's Chaubo problem. Chaubo was hiding behind Muslim, hoping that that's willing to give you a car right now. Because he got an old Spassy driving on my chairs. The acting the man start, but I asked if you care for what. It's like this by head good. This by trying to be relevant. People, I've seen 100 here on TikTok. So I'm the main thing is like Buckley's real. The man's real tight Buckley. Although the man is do striptease at Sabrok Market. It's a job I used to do. Anyway, I don't want to talk about the relevant people and make them relevant, at least not on my platform. My brothers and sisters, before I leave here tonight, I know my time is beyond. I've been here all 1.5, and I'll tell you something. I got the energy, you know. I could go a whole night. I could talk a whole night because the amount of things that I have, the amount of development. If I'm to speak about development for 5 years of development, I can talk a whole night. I can point them out one by one. Elizabeth Monkey, she's coming around, man. She's coming around. I need some assistance with Monkey. But I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna make a post. But she's improved. She's improved. All right. So I want to leave you with this tonight. Don't matter what they do, they can't keep a good man down. President Irfanali, you're doing a tremendous job. You are known to the world. And you will come out victorious in 2020, in 2025. Vice President Barjagdeo, we can find words to say thank you for saving Guyana. And we know that you're going to continue to do so. To all our hard-working ministers, our people of this country is satisfied with your performance. You're not 100% perfect. But we know you're doing 1,000,000% better than the palms we had prior to 2020. And I want to let you guys know, I'm confident, and you should be confident, that the People's Progressive Party Civic will take the 2025 regional and general elections. Do have a blessed night, and you will see me when you see me again. It could be tomorrow morning, it could be tomorrow night. You know, randomly I will come live. Thank you for your continued support. Please share this live, guys, to help educate the others. And I hope that my brother Azruddin can take some time off and listen to this live tonight and get some senses in your head. Thank you so much, guys. And I will see you soon again. This is my time for tonight. I'm out.
We are a peaceful people. Struggle is we struggle, and we don't look for trouble. Just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one caress, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow and never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere. Make no mistake, 'cause we ain't giving up no mountain, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.